I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Houston Texans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Titans offense will be under the direction of Ryan Tannehill. His first year with Tennessee after spending the last 7 in Miami. Had some good numbers along the way, but the Dolphins were without a playoff victory during his run at quarterback. This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Tannehill. That's complete. Middle of the field to Humphries. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And the offensive starters for Tennessee.
When I saw that Tennessee had acquired Dion Lewis in 2018, I thought, what a terrific move by their front office. Why? He can run the ball inside and to the perimeter. But I love him best in space, working in the passing game against linebackers and strong safeties. He's a big play waiting to happen.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Pass caught left side by Humphries. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now it's Tannehill. Blitz coming, and down he goes. J.J. Watt, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. On the draw, this is Lewis. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
We play to win.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural, Deshaun Watson.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 21 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on them.
And for this offense, yellow highlighter around Trent Williams.
As well there should be. A Pro Bowl, all-pro type of a left tackle. So mobile, you could also see him as a tight end. This guy is a terrific football player.
Watson on 3rd down. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. On 1st down. It's Elliott. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window. Because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test. Taking out the number 1 overall offense in the league.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
From the 38, Watson forced out to his left. Caught left side, Hopkins. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Watson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And this Tennessee defense for the 2nd straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? To throw again on 2nd down. Watson, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Get set. Get 18.
55. Okay, just like that. Just like that.
24.
55. Back 55.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good job, Steve.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Throw left side complete. That's Lewis. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A second down run with Lewis. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
On the defensive side here, the starters for the Texans, they're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the number 1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
A draw play here, Lewis. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the gun on third down, Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read. Better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this Texans defense stands tall. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Faking the give. Now Watson rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Off of play action, it's Watson being chased out left. That's caught. It's Thomas. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Watch the twist. You go take.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, his 11th touchdown of the year as his guy. Our first on of the scoreboard here this afternoon. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one in SoCal. The Vikings and the Chargers from Dignity Health Sports Park. Coverage at 8:20 Eastern, 5:20 Pacific on EA Sports. Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. It's caught. Michael Pruitt. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Tannehill now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. The throw over the middle, taken in. Give him 9 there on the first down complete. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Tannehill throwing again. And this is incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And it's 3rd and short. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Tannehill now, the option left. He may try and run for this. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Off the toss, Lewis. Oh, and Lewis lost the football, and the Texans scoop it. And now look at him go. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean... That's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Wide open receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans push further out in front. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves. Us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
64.
Now Lewis here on first down. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. 941. I got you, boy.
On second down now, it's Lewis. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
That's how you get right up off of the map, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Looking to throw on second down. Tannehill, he's going deep for Brown. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line. The first red zone opportunity for the Titans. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. To throw is Tannehill. And it's caught. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards. Between those last two plays, first and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
54, right there, 54.
Watson, off play action. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Throwing on 2nd down. Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Watson. That is caught inside the 5. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the gun, here's Watson. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans push further out in front. And that'll give them a Two-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
So this drive spans 7 plays, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill on the crossing route, complete. It's Smith. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Caught, right side, it's Lewis. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Hey, let's go.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We begin in Charlotte, a good NFC matchup between Seattle and Carolina. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. Next, we'll head over to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Sterling Shepard, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's check in at our nation's capital, see what's happening with the Redskins at home at FedEx Field. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey, a touchdown reception. In the game you're watching is Deshaun Watson, who was the star of the first half. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front. As we hand things back over to Brandon